What can you expect from the Total Grazing Academy? I am Jaime Elizondo, and I will ask you again, what can you expect from the Total Grazing Academy? For starters, you will get 4 online courses. The Total Grazing Program, Adapted Genetics and Selection Guidelines, Optimal Calving Season, and Nutrition when Grazing. Each of these 4 courses has its own modules and lessons. Once you finish them, you will see how important they are. Together, they will create a base to build your real wealth. Then you get 2 free months of the Fat Wallet Ranchers membership. I will answer your questions. You will also get access to a private Facebook page where I post daily and respond your questions. You will get a monthly masterclass, a live Q&A session of 1 hour, and an implementation PDF on the previous masterclass. You also get to interact with like-minded livestock graziers from around the world, and many of them will be close to you. Then you start to implement. Please start with step number 1. Do not go to step 5 first. You will not progress quickly or without difficulty. When I started teaching this, I found that most people did not understand it or found it too difficult. Only around 5% of them were successful. Now, I have learned much, and our success rate is much higher, around 60%, which is super high in this business. I want you to be successful and to achieve your goals. So, what can you expect once you start? First, let me tell you that you will make mistakes. There is no new undertaking in which we do not make mistakes. The goal of the Total Grazing Academy, with its 4 courses and coaching, is to minimize the effects of these mistakes, but you will make some, as I did. You know that profits depend on the stocking rate, so you will see the need for correct grazing management. It must allow for a high stocking rate while improving your land. Second, and most importantly, you will minimize overgrazing, which is regrazing grass when it is poorly recovered, and is what shortens roots and lowers total grass productivity per acre when grazing. Third, you will start to manage your property in 3 sections for grazing, and you will start to grow your standing hay, where you will also recruit seedlings of your best species, where your soil will grow spongier, and where your long-lived soil organic carbon will increase faster. All of this will happen in the section where you grow your standing hay to use in the non-growing season to save money. At the same time, you are improving your livestock genetics. In some cases, introduce bulls or rams with better adapted genetics to create a composite. And this allows you to increase your stocking rate at a lower cost. Many times, knowing what we don't know is what allows us to progress in leaps and bounds. But we must open our minds to this new knowledge. We need to leave our comfort zones and embrace new ideas and ways to succeed. We all know that livestock prices have not kept up with input costs. We need to produce more with less, and this is usually done by following nature. Now, I have an announcement. We will have a Black Friday discount on November 25th for the Total Grazing Academy. That includes the 4 online courses and personalized coaching. This is structured as an easy-to-follow program at your own pace. You get lifetime access. We offer live Q&A sessions via 2-month free subscriptions to Fat Wallet Ranchers membership. And it includes a private Facebook group where I answer daily and host laser coaching sessions for students. You realize that our focus in the green season is on grass quality for maximum animal performance, while in the non-growing season, our focus is on volume. In the green season, we need peak animal performance. In the non-growing season, we must maintain our larger herd in good condition. You will learn as you put it in place. You will learn by doing, and seeing is believing. You will see improvements in your land and livestock from the start. You start saving up to $300 on hay per cow per year. Your land will improve as you reduce overgrazing. Also, you will stockpile your whole property, 1/3 per year. Your next generation calves, the ones that calve the next season, will be more vigorous and adaptable. This is from correctly selecting your bulls. You find that you have more free time as you work smarter and not harder. You find that moving your one herd of cattle 4 times a day on weekdays and once on weekends is easier and quicker than checking every animal under set stocking. Your livestock improves in body condition and fertility. You start to keep those hard-earned dollars in your pocket and start smiling more often. You start asking yourself, why was I spending tens of thousands of dollars on synthetic fertilizers when now your productivity is higher without them? You see your livestock as the brush to paint your land with your grazing management. You begin to consider the roots in your grass and not only what you can see above ground. You must consider how grazing affects energy reserves. Recovery periods must vary with the growing conditions. Wildlife becomes plentiful and varied. Your soil now smells good. That acrid metallic smell is gone. It smells now like forest litter, humid and musty. It is alive. You start to phase out any chemicals or dewormer on your livestock, and dung beetles return in enough numbers to displace the horned fly. This alone increases grass productivity by around 30%. Your neighbors start commenting on how you get more rain over their fences. Your grass starts to green up earlier and keeps growing later into winter every year. Your interplant spacing gets so close you cannot see the soil after a total graze. Doubling your stocking rate will triple your profits. This is because more productive livestock will spread your annual costs over a larger number. As time passes, your livestock get shiny coats earlier in spring. Your herd's fertility also improves. Your stocking rate increases from retained females and your breeding animals. Replacement females and breeding males get better prices as other like-minded producers see their results in their land. Then you double your profit per head. With more heads and higher prices for them, your profits double and triple again. To get these results, improve your soil fertility on site. Increase your long-lived soil organic carbon with your grazing management. Join the waitlist at www.rwranching.com/waitlist as one word. Conclusion and recap. 1. By enrolling in the Total Grazing Academy for your land, you will get 4 online courses. The Total Grazing program, adapted genetics and selection guidelines, optimal calving season, and nutrition when grazing. 2. Implementing them will minimize overgrazing, your main block to higher grass productivity. You will see noticeable results in your genetics, and this will come from the first calf crop after you change how you select your bulls. You will understand why planning your grazing in 3 sections in your property allows you to make decisions and minimize overgrazing even at a very high stocking rate. This allows you to save money on hay. You will gradually change your breeding season to have your birds in the optimum season of the year with a short calving season, and this has many good consequences. You will be able to maintain your livestock through the non-growing season, winter or dry season, in good body condition at a much lower cost than by feeding hay, even if you need to supplement a small amount of protein, depending on your environment. 3, your soil will start to improve. You will see infiltration and fertility improve as you limit overgrazing. But the big gain over other systems is using stockpile paddocks as standing hay. You see, stockpiling, which is not grazing a paddock for the full year in some environments, makes your soil spongy. It improves the fungi to bacteria ratio. Your best species seedlings establish, and it increases your long-lived soil organic carbon. 4, by selecting your best females to have your bulls and rams, your herd or flock will adapt and need fewer inputs. This alone will give you huge savings and much less labor than your actual genetics. 5, you will learn that a dollar saved is more important, 3 times more important at least, than a dollar increase in production bought by inputs. This is important. Do not get loans and do not buy productivity with inputs. While it is true that we cannot starve a profit into our business, we need to be wary of where we put our focus. We should focus on genetics, on a high stocking rate, and on grazing management. This will minimize overgrazing and enhance your soil at a rapid pace. 6, do not wait. Join the waitlist for our Black Friday discount for the Total Grazing Academy. Be the first to know. www.rwranching.com/waitlist. That's all for today. I hope I made you consider new findings on how long-lived soil organic carbon is created. They show why you need to follow a grazing program like the Total Grazing Program. They also show why we need the other 3 pillars: adapted genetics and selection guidelines, optimal calving season, and nutrition when grazing to optimize our profits. See you next time, and may God bless you all.